Welcome back. In this video we'll be breaking down GBPUSD, EURUSD, gold and silver as we head into the new trading week. We will focus on higher time frame structures, key levels and potential market reactions to watch. This is actually Monday, so I decided to do this video at the end of Monday, which is right now. So what I'll be expecting from tomorrow, which is Tuesday. So let's dive into it. So we're going to be starting from the first pair I have here on my watch list, which is EURUSD. And as usual, this video is actually focused on 4 pairs, which are EURUSD, GBPUSD, silver and gold. Now for EURUSD, we want to make sure we look from the weekly time frame because this is actually a new week. So we don't want to be blind. We don't want to be blind because the higher time frame help us see things that are not clearly seen on the lower time frame. Let me clear this up. Okay, so we have this on the weekly time frame. So initially we've been bullish from last week for some time, for a very long time, but I actually changed my bias to being bullish. That was like 2 weeks ago. So last week I can't remember if we saw anything on EURUSD. Okay, we didn't see anything last 2 weeks, but last week we saw something on EURUSD which we traded, actually a bearish structure, just a short-term bearish structure. But right now we can see something right here on the weekly time frame. We can see right here that price actually tapped into this breaker block right here on the weekly time frame, and price has actually even given us a daily structure. Price has given us a daily confirmation, which is this engulfing right here. Price has given us a daily structure here, a daily confirmation. So right now I'll be looking for price to come and take this high above here, which is this level here. So I'll be looking for price to come and take that high right there. So that is what I have for EURUSD currently, because from the weekly time frame we can see very clearly right here that we tapped into this breaker block here, and I want to see price take out this high. I don't really know if this is going to happen, but that's my outlook for EURUSD. So from tomorrow, which is Tuesday, what I'm going to be looking for right now is looking for a buy. I've got two places I want to focus on. One is going to be taken from confirmation, and the other one is going to be taken aggressively. This breaker block here, I want to see price come into it and give us something, a confirmation, a far engulfing confirmation. So that is something I'll be looking forward to on EURUSD on the daily time frame. So if price comes into that daily breaker block, or price comes to this level here and decides to give us a buy from this FVG right here, price comes and give us a buy from this FVG on the 4-hour time frame. So these are something I'm looking forward to. Either price gives us a confirmation from this level, or we see price come into this fair value gap right here and then we buy from here. So this is what excuse me, okay, so this is what I have for EURUSD right here. Why for GBPUSD, which is the next pair we have here? Let's see, let's wait for this to load. my god, this is actually a network issue I'm having. The network is crazy here because that's what I'm actually using. It's crazy. Let me see if I reload this, if it's going to work. Okay, we are back. I switch to GU. We're back. Oh my god. Okay. So on GU, as usual, I always want to look at the higher time frame, which is always the weekly. But I would like to look from the monthly on GU. GU, previously where I was bearish on GU from the monthly time frame. Let's move this to the monthly time frame. So I was bearish on GU from the monthly time frame. Then price came in and invalidated our sell, which was when price took this level. And after taking that level, we can also see here that this break of structure, price did not close below this level. You can see that clearly. Price did not close below this level. And aside that, because of the fact that I am bearish and price has given me an A leg like this. Price has given me an A leg like this already, broken structure here, and then price comes all the way to take that high and price successfully takes it. What I'm going to be looking forward to is a continuation, because now that I will take as price taking out liquidity, and then I'm going to be looking for a continuation only if price gives me a lower time frame structure continuation. Now if we use this and we move over to the weekly time frame, which is like a lower time frame of the monthly. So if we move over to the weekly time frame, we'll notice this, that price has given us this structure, which is sweeping this high here and then giving us this engulfing right here. So from this engulfing right here, I expect price to sell right now. This is Monday and price has tapped into this level right here, tapped into this level. So I expect a sell from here, maybe from tomorrow when the daily candle closes. Invalidation is going to be here, so I expect a sell down to this level. So that's what I'm expecting right now, for price to sell from here down. So that's my bias for now. I don't know if price is going to honor it, but that is what I'm going to be taking. I analyze it and I'm going to take it. So that is from the weekly time frame. Then my entry is going to obviously come from the daily time frame. You can see that we have this structure here on the daily time frame, this structure. So we want to trade from the 4 hours. I want to trade from the 4 hours. The price actually came to my entry very late. If not, I would have taken this, but it came to my entry very late. I had already maxed out my wicks for the day on other pairs, which are not part of the pairs I analyze here. I've already maxed out my wicks on, I think I took some trade on crypto and some other pair like that. So I've already maxed out my wicks for the day, so I have to wait for the daily candle to close, the day to close, before I can take another trade. And that's gonna be in the next that's gonna be in the next 4 hours or 3 hours. So that's when I can decide if I'm gonna take this. Now this is gonna be based off of confirmation. So right now this is like a valid area for me to sell from. Yes, so I'm just going to wait and see if price gives me confirmation so I can sell from here. If price closes below this high here, giving us something that looks like CRT, but let's just see what happens on this GBPUSD. But right now I'm bearish to sell from this level right here, so I want to sell from this level right here. So if I sell from there, I'm going to be targeting that low, but I'm going to be taking partials as usual in case price decides to go against us. My losses will be minimal, so my target is down here. That is for this GBPUSD. So I'm bearish on GBPUSD. On EURUSD I'm bullish, and it's funny how I'm having two different bias on this pairs. I want to see a buy on EURUSD, but I want to see a sell on GBPUSD. The thing is, whenever I come to face something like this, I tend to not use one bias to decide another bias, or let me say use one pair, not bias, use one pair bias to decide another pair, because we don't know where price is gonna go. Maybe the pair I choose might even be wrong. So what I do is I follow what I'm seeing on the chart. If I'm invalidated, fine, I'm gonna change idea. But if I'm not invalidated, I'm gonna still hold my idea. So for now I'm bullish on EURUSD, bearish on GBPUSD. It's funny though, but that is what I have for GBPUSD and EURUSD. Now let's move over to gold. So on gold, let's load. Okay, we are active. So on gold, let me delete all this. On gold, I'm going to start from the weekly time frame, and if you pay attention to this weekly time frame and you look at this, you see that price actually came into this other block here, and price mitigated it very well. The rejection from the previous week was massive, so see the rejection. Now from the daily time frame, that is where I'm going to be looking forward to a confirmation to confirm that okay, price tapped into this weekly area, and what is it saying from the daily? Are we confirmed to go up? But before that confirmation was given on daily, there's an area which price tapped into here, around here. That was like where price created the low and bought from there. So this a breaker block around here. The price used this as inducement, then gave us this confirmation, which is an engulfing. So after giving us this confirmation of an engulfing, then I took a trade around here on the 4-hour time frame. But for the new week, what am I looking forward to on gold? I'm bullish. That's what I would say. I am very, very, very much bullish on gold right now. But I can't pinpoint one particular thing that I said I want to buy from or sell from, because right now price is actually playing an old structure. Like, I won't say it's an old structure, price is playing a structure which we had a retracement, now we are seeing an impulsive move. So I don't know if price is going to get to this high by the end of the day, but looking forward to tomorrow. If this candle closes bullish, then I'll be looking for price to retrace down to this level, and then we can see another buy. Price might retrace and price might not retrace. So that's what I am looking forward to this week. This week I'm very much bearish. I'm very much bullish, not bearish. I'm bullish. I want to see more bullish moves on gold. But the fact that I am bullish doesn't mean that this week it's all gonna be bullish. Price can decide to go bullish. Price can decide to let's do some retracement, and then price uses the whole week to retrace. So right now I'm bullish, and until I see a bullish structure. I'm not gonna buy. So if price gives me something to enter which is in line with my bullish bias, then good, I'm jumping into it. I'm not gonna waste any time. So that's what I have for gold right here, and that's for gold. Just watch and see if price gives something, if price gives anything from tomorrow. But if price actually does anything, if price gives a structure, I'm gonna surely share it on my Twitter page, which I think last week we had 3 straight wins. So crazy. 3 straight wins, low RR games, 3 RR, 2 RR, 2 RR. So nice and very sweet. So that is what I have for gold moving into the new week. Nothing much. Bullish, still looking, price is still ranging. Let's see if we're gonna go up or we're gonna go down. So right now I actually have a trade from this level. Right, I took it from here and I'm targeting all-time high. So I don't know how long that's gonna take, because the last time something like this happened, whereby we had a crazy bullish move and then price dropped, it took price like a lot of days. Price kept ranging for days, up to a month. Price ranged before it finally broke out of that level. So let's see how long this one is gonna take. But no matter how long it takes, I'm gonna hold it until I hit my target or I'm being invalidated. As usual, I will actually take in my partials. So if my SL hits, my loss is minimal. So that's for gold. And for silver, what we have for silver right here. Let it load. Having crazy bad network here. I don't know why Ether don't want to fix this. Always like this, and it's crazy and not encouraging. You want to do something and you have to be struggling with how bad the network is. Anyways, let's dive into what we can see right here on silver. So on silver, if I'm looking from the monthly time frame, you notice something, that price actually tapped into a fair value gap. So I can't say anything about this fair value gap for now. I'm gonna wait until the month closes. So if the month, which is February, if February closes with the candle rejecting very well above here, then I'm gonna find an entry to go long to all-time highs. Yeah, I'm gonna be dropping a video very soon on how I trade FVGs. Very simple. But till I drop that video, and if we move over to the weekly time frame, we can see something here, which we see that we had this structure, which is a V leg, where price did something like this and then price came back and took it. So if you listen carefully to what I said when I was talking on GU, where I pointed price creating an A leg and then price came to sweep it. Whenever price does something like that, actually move over to the lower time frame to see if that sweep is going to give us an engulfing. And if after that sweep price gives an engulfing, then I'm going to be looking to take the previous high. So right now you notice that after price swept this low on silver, this weekly low on silver, I had to just move over to the daily time frame and see if I can find that engulfing. So you notice that engulfing is actually still in play, because it's actually today we are having this move right here. You see that we had this level here, this rejection here, good sweep, and then I'm hoping for this second candle right here to close bullish. So if it closes bullish, then we are good. Some places will like to wait for price to close above this bearish candle, but that's good. It's good because that's it gives you a high probability confirmation. But according to how I trade and how I've been doing it for a very long time, I just wait for price to give me an engulfing or a scope. So right now we're waiting for this price to close bullish above this candle. So if price closes bullish above this bullish candle, then I'm going to be looking forward for a buy here. So that is what I have for silver. Nothing much. Bullish on silver and bullish on gold, bullish on EURUSD, on GBPUSD, and bearish. So I don't know what price is going to do between GBP and EURUSD, which particular move is price going to take. If price is going to focus on bearish, price is going to focus on bullish. But notwithstanding, any one price focuses on, I'm in. All I have to say is just price invalidates my level. Fine, cool. I change bias, move in direction of price. So simple. I don't have to stress myself. The loss is just an information to me that, oh, this my bias is wrong. This is where I want to go. So what do? I say, oh, price says you want to go here. Okay, I'm locked in with you. Let's go here together. It's just that simple. So that is what I have for GBPUSD, EURUSD, gold, and silver. I hope this was helpful to you all. So this is the market outlook for the week. I hope this was actually helpful. If there's any question you want to ask me, anything or whatever, you can just shoot me a DM and I'm going to reply. So wish you all a profitable week, and I hope we all make some cool cash this week. Bye.